Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Aki again, back with another Clash of Clans video. In this video, we're giving away our 4th gold pass of the 44,000 subscriber giveaway. All you gotta do to enter is be subscribed, like this video, drop one comment to get one entry, max of one entry. All the other rules and guidelines are in the pinned comment and description of the video. So many of you guys love the Masked Dragon with the quad clone. You guys wanted to see it with Super Dragons. Well, here it is. It's dominating. It is so dang good. I'm going to go into a replay, then we're going to rip a CWL attack, and then we'll take it into Legends League. Like, look, this base, sub 80 second 3-star, but I actually want to explain some stuff here. I get asked all the time, Aki, how do I actually break down a base? Like, what am I looking for? And where do I shoot my giant arrow from? Well, two things, guys. You're looking for air defenses, and then you're looking for sweeper positioning. As you can see on a base like this, we got the sweeper pointing like this and like this. That tells me right away I want to enter in with the Super Dragons behind that. I don't want to fly into them because my Dragons are going to get pushed back. They're already slow and we're going to find ourselves in some trouble. So that means your Queen or World Champion are left with two different positions, be it 9 o'clock or 12 o'clock. You could go Queen from 9 or Queen from 12. Does not matter. The other one at the opposite side. So I decide for 9 o'clock because I can snipe out this air defense and this backside air defense. World Champion can take care of the top side, and then Super Dragons in between that funnel we have created. So Queen fires a shot. We miss that backside air defense. No problem there. We get the giant out front to tank, and then I get my Super Dragons in, Warden, Minion Prince, Blimp. That's it. That's all you got to worry about. I like the Raid Gem, but I'm going to show this version off with the Healing Tome as well. We'll do in Legends League. I'll show you off with the Life Gem. It does not matter. And now this Blimp makes it here. I just clone all around, and then the Yetis just run everywhere. Some people struggle with cloning the Yeti Mites. Just be quick with the clones, and you won't run into that problem. Minion Prince ability you can hold off onto if you like that. If you feel like you want to use it right away, you can as well. Look at the Yetis in the core. They just tore apart the central portion of the base. And then don't worry. Some people have asked, Aki, what's better, Super Yetis in the CC or just regular Yetis? Like, what do you actually like to clone? I will show off the Super Yeti version as well. But at this point, we can't speed through everything. We're going to wrap this up. We have so many Super Dragons still alive. And again, sub 80 seconds, which is just ridiculous. I will see you guys now for the CWL attack. Okay, I selected this base right here, the number 4 base in CWL. What's the plan? Well, I got 2 sweepers pointing at each other. That's fine, because the fire spitters are also doing the same thing. I worry less about that, because if I can get my queen shot to fire off and take care of one of those sweepers, I can attack behind the other side of the opposite sweeper. So I'm thinking if I can get this sweeper, this air defense, that's a decent shot for me, and I think I can do that with this Dark Barracks here. My World Champion, I then am going to start kind of at this like opposite side, and you're probably like, well, Aki, you leave the 6 o'clock funnel open. That's actually fine because I want to make sure I get that Town Hall. So let's give this a shot, see what we can do here. We've got everything loaded up. It looks great, but let's fire this Queen's giant arrow off. We're going to go just like this. Perfect. And we should... Oh my gosh, we didn't get the sweeper. That's not good. Okay, now that I didn't get that, I'm actually going to change up my positioning from this side. And we're just going to go attack behind here. A little bit reckless to do. I'm going to delay my Blimp because I'm a little bit nervous that it won't make it all the way. But hey, let's see if we can do this. We're going to pop our Warden ability soon. There we go. Here comes a Super Dragon out of the CC. That's no worries. I'm going to start cloning everywhere. Pop the Yetis. And look, they spawn all over the place. I will zoom in once this attack is done so you guys can see how I did that, because I feel like that will help a lot of you out. Why did I attack in towards that sweeper? Well, because I knew it was going to go down if I land that Blimp anywhere near there. And then I have so many Super Dragons up, they never really stress me out. Because look, I've still got Yetis down here. I got Super Dragons with the Warden, and then Super Dragons at the top side. They have so much dang health. They rarely ever go down, and I have some struggles because so many people are running ground expos that this Super Dragons mixed in with the Yetis just kind of take advantage of that, and that's why I like them so much, because most bases aren't really defending air crazy right now because there's Root Riders, there's Mass Furnaces, there's anything like Super Yetis, so bases can't just defend everything and just not protect against air, because then they're in trouble. But down goes the multi-archer tower. We still have 4 Super Dragons left in 1 minute and 35 seconds. The only thing that's really scary right now is there's no building at the top side. It's probably just that air defense. But we have Booger with Sneezy And the Sneezy is going to just get more and more boogers out there, and that's going to help us out, make sure we get this 3-star and not kind of just path weirdly. But we have so many Super Dragons that are healthy, it doesn't really matter. I'm not too stressed out about it because down goes that air defense, and we get our 3-star, which is just absolutely perfect. Now, for the next attack, I will bring in the Healing Tome to show that version off. But yeah, I'm loving this strategy. A ton of fun, but I will see you guys now there. I just wanted to run through quickly, though, before we go into that next attack, a post-attack breakdown of how I do these clones. As you can see how the base is laid out, I like to drop the clones kind of all around the compartment, so not just in one space, because remember, you can clone other clones, and then they go everywhere. So I got those clones that were first placed near this town hall, as you can see, overlapping outside this wall right here, and we got Yetis in this compartment. That's a skill thing. Some people ask me all the time, like, Aki, I'm struggling with this attack. That's because some people really suck with the clones, and I hate to be mean about it, but I'm not intended to, but they just struggle with clone placement. Once you can get it like this, you got a wall of Yetis just protecting you, all in the core, and they're going for all these defenses. Then your Super Dragons behind. Doesn't really matter what's behind. It could be dragons, dragon riders, inferno dragons. I've showed 100 minions, man. It works. Just perfect the clone, and you will be good to go. Now, let's turn our attention to the next attack, though. Hey, I thought I would show off how this strategy works at Town Hall 16. Because look, here I don't have the giant figure, or it's the action figure, because it's level 1. Even my Electro Boots are not max level. So we're going to test it out and see how we do. I am also going to attack up a Town Hall, and I'm going to go for the top base in CWL here, and we're going to see what we can do. As you can see, the base though, we got this kind of setup. I could snipe out some air defenses, but look, notice, they try hiding an invisibility tower by the Town Hall. To be careful about this, I need to snipe that out. So if I take a shot from this wizard tower here, guys, look at the value they set up for me. An air defense, a sweeper, this backside sweeper, set off the invisibility tower, and this air defense. It's good night for this base once that goes off. I can use my roll champion at 3 o'clock or 9 o'clock, does not matter. I can choose whichever, and then dragons in between there. Oh, look at that mistake I was about to make. Let's drop this. Bring in our blimp. I've had that before, and I had to use a slammer. Never again. And now, let's see what we can do. So, queen shot, like I said, let's select our blimp. Queen right down here. Perfect. Look at that shot. We got everything we wanted. Unbelievable. We'll go roll champion at the opposite side. And then I'm just going to spread around our super dragons. Warden, minion prince, blimp. And then warden ability early because I know there's going to be traps here. But that's fine. I'm not too stressed out about that. I'm not going to fire my minion prince shot just yet because I can start cloning everywhere here. Rage it up. As you guys can see, the Yetis are going to go everywhere and take care of that core. And then where's my minion prince at? I kind of lost him. Yo, wait, where is he at? Oh, right there. Okay, fire that shot off. And now we frosted everything over. 2-star, 60% of the base in 40 seconds. That should not be happening. I'm a Town Hall 16, and we are going to wreck this base, no problem. Those dragons at the top side are going to handle their stuff. We've got dragons in the core, dragons down here. Queen's still alive. That's going to snipe out that air defense. Was probably the last remaining thing that could have caused me any harm. And then, yes, the Lava Hound is going to slow me down. But is it going to cause me to fail? Come on, guys. Are you kidding? Like, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 dragons just down here. That multi-gear tower, obviously scary. But with my queen nearby and the healers, there's not a chance. And we still have dragons at the top side. So that just goes to show this is ridiculous. This should not be happening. A Town Hall 16 sniping out a base in sub 90 seconds. That's kind of crazy. Like, seriously, I mean that. Like, that's how strong it is. But if you're looking for a strategy that attacks up a Town Hall, this is it. Like, look, what is this going to be? A 90? Yeah, that's 90 on the dot. That's nuts. But now, let's go take it back into Legends League with my Town Hall 17. Okay, for this next attack, I am going to bring in the Healing Tome. After that, we will turn our attention to the Life Gem as well. Okay. 2 sweepers. Whoa, gonna hit that one. I'll hit this one. Are pointing at each other. No problem there. I'm going to try taking out some air defenses because I don't have a great shot at the sweepers. So if I can get an air defense, or possibly 2, that would be awesome. And I think this mortar gives me a chance to maybe get both of them. Look, oh, I don't know how that missed. That's actually kind of crazy. We'll go roll champion at the opposite side, and then just super dragon spread out. We're going to delay this ward ability because we're using the healing tome. That's when you can wait on it. Let your dragons take some damage. No worries. They're taking quite a bit here. And then perfect. Pop that. Super Dragon in the CC. People stress out about this all the time. Does not matter. Look how I clone. Yeti should jump everywhere. Rage them up. Minion Prince ability. Whenever you feel like you see it valuable, you can shoot it. Like for me right now, I could launch it right here. I'm not too scared of this area, but actually there is a sweeper that's kind of pushing me back, torturing my troops. So pop it there, get that air defense. And at this point, we're just going to have a good time watching what our dragons can do. The backside air defense might be a slight issue for us, but hey, does not matter. My Minion Prince is still alive. There is some seeking air mines here. The only thing I want to be careful about is if I can keep my Minion Prince alive, just helps with cleanup. Sneezy behind just adds in some additional tanking for us. Bunch of Super Dragons here. The one Super Dragon should be able to almost take care of the enemy RC. Almost kind of did, actually. But at this point, we've got just this backside scary air defense. But the reason I like the Rage gem so much, I feel like it really does give you that extra oomph to make it through like a base like this, for example. Like it just lasts the whole attack because I didn't need that healing tome right away. You know what I mean? So for that reason, I think the Rage for most players works better. Speeds up your attack. The healing tome is great though once the nerf comes into play, and we're gonna have to delay the the Eternal Tome for our blimp. That's fine. But the dragon's wearing down a little bit here. But remember, we still have the boogers. We still have our warden. It's just this air defense, and our Minion Prince is full health. That's no worries for us because we are going to take care of that air defense. That Super Dragon takes care of that bomb. Now, I will see you guys in the next base where we're going to bring in the Life Gem, which takes your Super Dragons to 9,000 hit points. That's just unbelievable, but I will see you guys there. Okay, here we go with the Life Gem, but I'm actually going to show a different version with no Eternal Tome after this. That should be fun too, because I know some people are like, Wacky, it's getting nerfed. How are we going to do without it? Guys, did we just get the same base again? No way we did. Okay, that's fine. We're going to fire off our same shot here that we did last time at the mortar. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's the same base. Can we this time get the second air defense? No, we did not. All good though. Now, this time we got to see, does this strategy work just as well? So this is actually kind of fun though, because now, go Minion Prince, go like this with the blimp. Warden ability delayed for just a second. I'm going to hold off on my Minion Prince ability. This time we don't have a Super Dragon in the CC, which I guess is fine. I'm going to rage everything up here for our Yetis. And then Minion Prince shot. This time I'm going to slow down because, actually, you know what? Let's just fire it. That's fine. I got the backside air defense. That's what I wanted because that sweeper was going to keep annoying me and just pushing me back. We got two Super Dragons going towards the left-hand side, which is great if they can set off that Giga Bomb for me and take out that Fire Spitter. That was clutch. And now look, we left up that same air defense. We have Super Dragons, not Super Yetis. My gosh, just regular Yetis in the core here. Minion Prince taking a little bit of damage, but no, actually, no, he's fine. I thought that air defense locked onto him, but it's all good. Look at the Yeti Mites. They're going to take care of that Inferno. And then we got Super Dragons still going to rip around the base. And this is what the most important thing is. If you can keep your Minion Prince alive, usually you will be fine, because once he gets locked onto, it's kind of unfortunate because your attack slows down. But with the Life Gem, the added boost is just wonderful, because look how many dragons we have alive again. Gives a great perception of like how different equipment work on the same base. So like obviously I did not expect this to be the same base, but look, it works just as nicely because my dragon is going to go around, going to take everything out here, and we're good because the dragon's actually healthier than the last attack, which is kind of crazy. I did not expect this. Like, I love the Life Gem actually, because come on, for these Super Dragons to be 9,000 hit points, that's unfair. It truly is. But we got ourselves another 3-star with more dragons up this time. Same base. That's kind of cool to see. That's the only switch up, and we still got our 3-star. A little bit better even, I would say, but awesome, awesome stuff. We got our 3-star. I will see you guys now in the next attack. Okay, because I know some people from the update are crashing out because the Eternal Tome is catching the rework. We can actually switch it completely out. We can bring in the Healing Tome and bring in the Raid Gem. Watch, it works just the same. I was actually kind of a little bit nervous there that we were going to say the same base over again, and I would have crashed out, but it's fine. Let's set off that core invisibility tower, because remember, air defenses, air sweepers are very important, but when you have that invisibility tower, you want to make sure you set that off. So what I'm going to do is fire up a shot kind of from this army camp here. Get up towards that top side. See if we can set off that invisibility tower. Yes, we can. And then I'm going to go Royal Champion from the opposite side to take care of the other side sweeper. And then I'm just going to fly directly in We're going to go like this. Minion Prince. We're sending our Blimp. Warden ability right now. There we go. We'll heal everything up. Look, the Blimp is not covered at all. And look, it's still going to make it. I'm going to get the Yetis in the core of the base. And we're still going to get the job done. So even if you completely don't trust the Eternal Tome after, it doesn't matter because you should. It's still going to be very, very strong. I'm going to pop the Minion Prince ability. You know what? Right now, just to frost all this damage over. We got Super Dragons at the top side. And then we got them in the core here with the Minion Prince. Hopefully he can stay alive. I think there's a Furnace in the CC, which isn't too big of a problem. But as you can see, 50 seconds have elapsed. And we got a 2-star 75%. Like, come on. Like, no Eternal Tome. So, like, I don't want to hear it that this attack is not going to work post-update. This Blimp did not get anything, and it still did this good. Like, I don't know. We still have our Queen alive. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is it? 5 dragons, I think, still up. Queen, if she gets that air defense, just makes my life even easier, but that Expo is locked on. But down it goes, and yeah, done deal. Base is gone. Minute, 40 seconds still left. Unbelievable. We'll do one more attack. I'm going to bring in the Super Yeti in the CC this time, and I'll change back to the Eternal Tome and Rage, because that is my preferred version, and I think that version is going to still work great, even after the rework. Okay, now I just want to show it off with the Super Yeti. What you can do, though, like, because I'm just doing it because I want to show just itself, you can still add in a regular Yeti, but you risk cloning just some random stuff. You don't know which Yeti you're going to get, but let's see what base we get. Oh, okay. Invisibility Tower there does not scare me, but we do want to set it off like I say all the time. But look at the sweeper positioning, guys. It's away, so we're just going to attack with our Super Dragons from that kind of angle. I'm going to go Queen Shot, kind of from this Builder Hut right here is perfect. Fire that shot off, set off the Invisibility Tower, roll Champion opposite side, and then watch this. We're going to get our Super Dragon spread out. Warden, Blimp, sorry, Minion Prince Blimp. Warden ability, make sure everything kind of doesn't take too much damage. And then I'm just going to clone everywhere. Watch how these clones are going to happen because we want to make sure we get the Super Yeti itself. And then just Rage and watch them go crazy because they're going to take care of that whole section by themselves. The main reason I like the Super Yeti so much, because the Electromites actually stun defenses. So like the Monolith gets retargeted. Single target Infernos get retargeted. Obviously there's not a single right here until this backside. But still, they do the job. They clear it out. They're super tanky. And again, guys, 45 seconds elapsed. 2-star, 66%. Like, it's so quick, so strong. Even I'm going to stand by it. I don't care if there's an Eternal Tome rework. It doesn't matter. I've showed so many different versions that can work. I've showed it without the Eternal Tome, just as previous attack, and it still just smashes bases. Like, I wish I could find bases that I struggle against. I just don't. And I don't mean to be arrogant about that, but I stand by it. It's a good strategy, and I think it's the easiest one to use in the game and with the most powerful results so fast. You can do all your Legends League attacks so quickly. You drop everything in 30 seconds, and you're good to go. And you still have a ton of force left. Queen, Minion Prince, Giant, and a Super Dragon. Done deal. Sub 90 seconds. You love to see it. Remember, if you enjoyed the video, to drop a like and subscribe. Also to enter for the 4th Gold Pass. All the rules in the pinned comment and description of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys very soon. Peace out.